Hi, scientific notation and how it works just using Corbett Maths worksheet 300. So basically scientific notation is used to write very large or very small numbers. Normally numbers larger than 2 million, but let's have a look at how it works. So what we need to do, we need to write it as a number between 1 and 10. So 2 is definitely between 1 and 10, multiplied by 10 to the power something. So how do we find out what this first number is? Well, remember it needs to be between 1 and 10, so we're basically thinking where would I put a decimal point in the number 2 million to make it between 1 and 10? Well, I put it straight after the 2. 2.000000 is definitely between 1 and 10. And then we need to find out where this power of 10 comes from. So it's basically what would I multiply 2 by to make 2 million. Well, I've multiplied by a million, but we need to write that in terms of 10 to the power something. So how many times do I multiply 2 by 10 to make it 2 million? Well, 2 10s are 20, times 10 is 200, times 10 is 2,000, times 10 is 20,000, times 10 is 200,000, times 10 again is 2 million. So I'd multiply by 10 6 times. But essentially, what we could do is just say, well, every time I multiply by 10, relative to the digits, the decimal point moves one place to the right. So it would move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. So that is the same as multiplying by 10 6 times. So we can just use this little loop method to get this value quite quickly. So we don't always need to be thinking of it as 2 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Okay, so let's have a look at doing it the quick way in part C here. So I have 8 million, so I'm thinking, well, if I put the decimal point after the 8, that'll make it just 8. And I would need to move that decimal point along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times to make it 8 million, which is the same as multiplying by 10 to the power 6. So 8 million is 8 times 10 to the power 6. Also done R, so here we have 471,500. So let's make this number between 1 and 10. Well, 4.715, 00 on the end if we wanted to, but there's no real need to do that. 4.715 is definitely between 1 and 10, that's just 4 and a bit. How many times do we multiply that by 10 to make 471,500? We multiply by 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 4.715 times 10 to the power 5. Let's have a look at question 2, where we go from scientific notation to normal form. So 9 times 10 cubed. So what's happening here is we're basically starting off with 9 or 9.000 as we might write. And we're multiplying by 10 to the power 3. So relative to the digits, that is going to move the decimal place 1, 2, 3 times along. So what I'd actually done there, guys, I'd written the 9 and I'd put 1, 2, 3 loops, and then I'd filled in the zeros at the bottom of each loop there. So 3.51 times 10 to the power 5 here. I'm going to write 351 because I know the decimal point's going to move along enough times. How many times is it going to move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm a little bit of trouble with my phone, so I will upload this video and then do one more.